What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal cardio, man. We back, man. Back again. One more again for the again win. I just made that up in the moment, but it felt right. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all, man? Back at it, man. Verbal cardio. Another week of that verbal cardio, man. And you know, you already know what it is, man. I got my co-host in the building right next to me, my left hand. Water, man. Ooh. I know y'all heard every piece of the water intake. I know y'all heard every last fiber of that water intake, man. Water, man. It gets no better. If water was a woman, we would have been dating for years. Now, we would have been dating for decades. I would have had like 10 kids with water. Yeah, it's my baby girl, Agua. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Water is so lavish, man. So lavish. All that money people got, it doesn't matter, man. Because if they not drinking water, they're going to die. They're going to die, leave all that money behind, but water is wealth. Does your planet have water? If not, you're dying. Matter of fact, California needs water right now in the worst way, man. These fires are out here blazing hip-hop and R&B, man, because we don't get rain out here. We don't get rain out here. And people be like, why is it raining? They said it never rains in Southern California. They lied. Like, as soon as it rains here, people whine, and, man, we need it. I remember the first, like in the winter of 2007, that's when I first moved to Burbank. I remember it rained like every day for like a week and a half. And I was like, man, this is what the winters are like out here in Cali, man. It was like a week and a half straight rain every day. I would love for that right now because we need it. These fires are out of control. People losing their homes. It's bad, man. These fires are going up. It's bad. Like the air quality around here is trash. There's all kind of dirt in your eyes and your lungs. We need that water, man. We need that rain, man. Rain is vital. That's why rain is included in my son's name, man. It's vital for our survival. Is that bars right there? Was I rhyming? You know what I'm saying? Is it vital for our survival? Is that a bar? Is that it's vital for our survival, you know what I'm saying? Can you throw that in a verse? You know what I'm saying? It's vital for our survival, you know what I'm saying? It's vital for our survival, you know, you just keep saying that. I don't know, it probably ain't even a full rap, but you know, it just felt right in the moment. Prayers go out to all those people that are affected by the fires out here, man. The firefighters out here putting their lives on the line every day. Every time a fire jumps off they there, man. They the real heroes, man. You know, police officers are heroes too. But they just get the bum rap because they got to be tight asses more times than heroes, in my opinion. In my opinion, they tight asses more often than heroes. Like they coming to shut the party down. They giving you tickets. They pulling up, you know what I'm saying? They shooting people that look like me for no reason, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad rap for a cop, man. It's a bad rap for a cop because of the tight ass jobs, man. They need a separate law enforcement branch. I mean, I'm sure they do, but like, you know, they need like, you got the police officers that show up when like there's a break-in, there's real crime, there's murder, you know what I'm saying? You need that. But then just have a separate, don't even call them police when like they exceeding the speed limit, they doing illegal turns, they didn't stop at the stop sign, you know what I'm saying? They need like a separate force, separate uniform, separate everything. Just be parking enforcement, man. Like, had them out here working, no guns. They just out here pulling you over if you exceed the speed limit. And then just have it to where, you know, if we not fucking with them at the moment, man, we just pull out on them, man. We just pull off. I would pull off on parking cops immediately. Like, I would just mash out tough. Even if they got my license, I'm out of here, man. Feel every piece. What the hell you gonna do? I would just mash out. You ain't got no gun. You driving this weird looking car. I'm out of here. Mash out as soon as they walk to the window, man. Because, if you mash out on the real cops, they're going to chase you. They're going to pull the guns out. It's going to get real awkward real fast. But, like, if it's just parking police, you just mash out on them. Have them pull up on a bicycle. You just kick their bike over and mash out both dress shoes on the pedal, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's why firemen get all love, because they are always needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Firemen ain't pulling up to give you no tickets. They not like, you shouldn't do that. What's that you got in the back? Oh, tail light is out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not going to pull up for the tight assery. They pulling up. We got to put this fire out. We got to save these homes. We got to get this cat out the tree. They are always needed. We pulling up because somebody's life is on the line. You know what I'm saying? It's always like real work with firemen. That's why I'm sure police be hating on firemen low key. Like, they sitting over there getting all the praise. Look at them. Living lavishly in the praise that they getting. We over here, we do good work too, but people don't appreciate us. That's because you shutting the party down. You shutting the party down. Like, if you having a dope ass house party, you see the cops pull up, the party's over. Don't nobody want to see you. The party is over. You know what I'm saying? And more time than not, they showing up on the tight ass tip. No disrespect to real cops out there doing their real jobs. But a lot of times, people just don't like y'all because usually you pulling up to be tight asses. Yeah, it's our fault for breaking the laws or whatever, but just the tight assery don't stop. The tight assery don't stop. Respect the cops when they work in the gang unit, when they work in homicides, when they work in break-ins, when they, domestic disturbance, you know what I'm saying, abuse. That's when, like, yo, cops is out here, man. I'm calling the police if you don't get off my property. That's that real work. And I'm sure the cops don't even like giving tickets, man. They be like, oh, man, it just got me out here writing tickets. That's why it's always like a demotion when you watching them cop shows. We gonna bust you down in traffic duty. Hey, man, listen, Lieutenant, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Lieutenant. Come on, man. I've been working the cases. I'm working the cases, man. And I'm solving them, man. But you're insubordinate. You're insubordinate, man. Baker, you are insubordinate. You got these dead bodies. You're costing the city millions with your reckless actions. But come on, man. Don't bust me down to traffic duty, man. Don't do this. The city needs me. You know what I'm saying? It's always like, don't do this to me, not like this, when they got to get tickets as police officers in movies and TV, man. It's a demotion for real. I would hate it, man. I hate to be the tight ass pulling up. There was a noise, disturbance, and complaint, so we had to pull up and shut the party down. The party was cracking. It was cocaine, games being played in the back, taboo going. It was more women than men. The party was lit. Here they come. Yeah, we heard, we had to come and shut the party down. There's too many people in there, you know what I'm saying? The only time the firemen pull up to shut the party down is if it's a fire code violation. There's too many people in there and the place doesn't hold that many. That's when they got to get their tight assery on. But then if the fire really broke out, then you need them. That's crucial then. It's like, yo, we needed the firemen to come in, man, because the roof was on fire. We don't need no water. But let me tell you something. You need water. I keep telling y'all this time and time again. Water is vital, man. Respect. Let me get another dose of this. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, so good. It's so good. I've had a full bottle of this already. It's like, I'll tell you right now, it's about 2:54 p.m. I've already had probably 55 ounces of water today. You know, they say you're supposed to drink 64 ounces a day. Some people say you need a gallon a day. I'm already at 55 ounces. And, the day, we just getting started. We just getting started on the day. And I'm already this far in on the water, man. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, man. You know what I'm saying? This episode is about Portland, Oregon. Okay? I was just out there last weekend in Portland, Oregon. I had some shows at Harvey's Comedy Club. Thursday through Sunday, you know what I'm saying? 6 shows. I was out there, doing it up, making the lovely people of Portland, Oregon, and the surrounding areas laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's probably like I feel like that's my fourth time working the club. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good time. It was a good time. You know what I'm saying? The turnouts were hit and miss. A lot of the shows were light. You know. So you know, you don't want a light show as a comedian. So they were cool. You know what I'm saying? The people at Harvey's were nice and great, and you know they paid me right when they said, "Man, pay me when you say you're gonna pay me. Pay me what you said you was gonna pay me. Let's do that, man. That's what I appreciate, and that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? 6 shows, but about Portland itself, the city of Portland. First of all, I'm gonna just put this out there. I'm a fan of the Pacific Northwest. That means Oregon and Washington. Like Seattle is like my new favorite city. No disrespect to Portland. I know Portland and Seattle got beef. Portland thinks that Seattle thinks that they better than them down there in Portland. I don't know. I haven't talked to the people of Seattle to ask them, you know, do you guys in fact think you better than Portland out here? And I want to get the real responses. And if so, I want to know why they think they're better than Portland out here on these streets. I hope that's not the case because, you know, ain't no city better than, well, yeah, some cities, every city is better than El Paso, Texas. Every city is better than El Paso, Texas. If you're really proud of your city, El Paso, Texas, I apologize for how I be shredding that city up, but y'all got to step the character up, man. Like when I go to El Paso, there's no character. I need that character. You know, El Paso's not even mentioned in the Texas cities, and it's one of the biggest ones. Think about that. It's never mentioned. You'd be like Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. Crickets after that. I even hear Galveston more. I even hear, where's Selena from? Corpus Christi. I hear these cities more than I hear about El Paso. And El Paso's huge. But nobody's talking about it. Now, even at the border, they talk about Juarez more than they talk about El Paso. And you know, El Paso's right next to Juarez. They talk about Juarez way more. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. If you think your city is great, how come ain't nobody talking about y'all out here on the streets? Out here on the national streets? I mentioned Austin, Texas. People always be like, oh, that's a great city, man. Oh, Austin, Texas, duh. Oh, you gotta go to Austin. Oh, Dallas is dope, man. Dallas, Fort Worth, Dallas Cowboys, America's team, blah, blah, blah. Houston, Texas, oh, man, Houston, that's one of the great cities of America, you know what I'm saying? Boom, pow, you know what I'm saying? Houston is going down. H-time, die. You don't hear nothing about El Paso. The only thing you hear about El Paso is the salsa. Pass the old El Paso. Taste the old Southwest. Pass the old El Paso and taste our very best. That's the only thing you hear about El Paso. If it wasn't for that salsa, I wouldn't even know El Paso existed, man. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Portland, Oregon. Okay, Portland, Oregon. Sorry, I'm giving y'all the Donald Trump hands. Portland, Oregon. I watched him talk yesterday. Oh, I can't look at this dude, man. I cannot look at Donald Trump, man. Like his mouth. I hate his mouth, dog. Before I get to Portland, let's talk about Donald Trump's mouth. Pause. I hate his mouth, man. Donald Trump has a horrible mouth. His teeth, his lack of lips, his small, tiny. It's just a tiny mouth. His smile is trash. It's just, I can't look at this dude. I can't listen to him talk. I can't look at him. I don't like his hands. I don't like his hand mannerisms. I hate it when he reads off the teleprompter because he can't do it well. It's just, and it's not, I'm not on some, trust me, y'all, I'm not on some Democrat, Republican. I don't think all Republicans are bad. I don't think all Democrats are good. Let's just get off of that. That's not what it's about, man. I'm not on that. Trust me, man. I'm just saying I don't like this dude's face, his voice, the way he talk. Well, the tone of his voice is all right. Like, I got no beef with it. He sounds like a man. He sounds like a shady dude, but I was looking at, I watched him talk for 3 minutes, and I was just disgusted. I took a shower after that. Like, I took a shower, I washed my own mouth, and then, I was curled up like, Ace Ventura after he discovered that he had kissed a man. I hate Donald Trump's mouth. I don't know what it is. Just stop talking, man. He needs to address America with just a picture of him and then his voice behind the picture. That'd be a little bit better than just having to look at him. And please don't get us killed, Donald Trump. Please don't get us fired on from other countries, Donald Trump. I finally found something I love to do, which is stand-up comedy, man. We out here working. We trying to build. Don't ruin it for me, man. Don't ruin it for me. All right. Anyway, Portland, Oregon. Back on Portland again, man. Portland, sorry about if you can hear my refrigerator in the back. My refrigerator wanted some shine in this podcast. Shut your ass up, man. My refrigerator mad empty, by the way. All I got in my refrigerator is spinach and kale. I got some seasonings in there that are probably past the expiration date. Cashew milk. And that's it. That's all that's in there, and water. And then in the freezer, I got one banana and some frozen blueberries. Yo, this is bachelor pad central out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Portland, Oregon. Okay, Portland, Oregon. I love it, man. I'm a fan of Portland, Oregon, man. Shout out. If you from Portland, Oregon, you listening to this podcast, you about to get buttered up real nice. If you from El Paso, you're going to be pissed because you're going to be like, why you pumping up Portland and not El Paso? Let me tell you why, man. First of all, the weather, okay, and the visual. Portland is a very green city. It's very green. There's trees all over the place. Green trees. This is what I like. I like green trees. I like to see trees. I like to see nature. I like to see moss. There's moss on these trees. I'm loving every piece of the greenery, man. I'm loving that. You know what I mean? Like, I love that visual. Like, it's rainy, it's cloudy, it's misty. I like this, man. I don't need the sun in my face all the goddamn time. That's one thing about living in New Mexico. I was like, man, the sun just don't ever hush. I just need the sun to hush today. Just hush, man. We see you, player. We see you, fam. We see you, son. We get it. You're there. We know. We know you're there. That's why we exist as a planet. We know you're there. But just sometimes lay down somewhere, hide behind these clouds and hush. Just come out every so often, man. Come out every so often. We know we need you. We know you're vital, but you just out too much. Especially even here in California. The sun is out right now. The sun is out right now. It's not helping putting these fires out. Sit your ass down. Let's get these clouds together. Can we get the clouds together? Can the clouds come together again for one last album? Let's get these clouds together, man. Sick of the sun. And the whole time we in Portland, man, most of the time it was rainy and cloudy. Loved it. Loved it, man. And then the sun would occasionally make a cameo like, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? The sun would come up, do a hot-ass 16 bars, and then dip back into the periphery, man. Go on, sit down somewhere, son. Tired of you out here. Sick of the sun, man. Out right now, just looking, just lurking. You know what I'm saying? Go on, just hide, man. Let them put these fires out. Let's get some rain in here, man. Anyway. So Portland has the dope visual, the dope aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? It's like buildings. It's it's a metropolis. It's a city that's growing, but it's trees everywhere. Within all the buildings, all the city, there's tree. You can get to a tree damn near anywhere in the city. You want to get some trees? Go around the corner from your office building. There's trees right there, man. I like that. I clowned it on stage, but I like that. I like that. Yeah, they got a lot of homeless people, but so what? Homeless people are out here. They're gonna be in every city in America. Deal with it. Like, it's too many homeless people. Well, they homeless, man. What you gonna do? Just take your ass into the building you was walking to. The homeless people just gonna be out here, man. Take it. San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, L.A., you know what I'm saying, Chicago. Homeless people are out here, man. Take it. Embrace it. Help them if you can. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's homeless, man, they got mental issues that they got overlooked, they got swept under the rug, they didn't get dealt with. So now they just out here on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Do your part if you can. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to give them money every time they ask. A lot of them be on some bullshit. They probably forgot what they got the money for. You never know what they're going to spend it on, man. But give them a sandwich, give them some food, you know what I'm saying? Give them some socks. You know what I mean? I think the majority of homeless people aren't just people that quit and gave up. I think there was some mental issues for the vast majority. Yeah, you got the hustlers out there, you know what I'm saying? They out there trying to, get over, you know what I'm saying? You always gonna have that. But there's just some genuine people out there that just need mental help, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, it's hard to go homeless. It's hard to go full homeless. Like, shit got to hit rock bottom tough for you not to have no options at all if you're able-bodied. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go full homeless without some mental issues in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are in the struggle, in the financial struggle, they live in their car for a while, and then they readjust. You know, they live in the car, they work and they save, and then they'll find a little scrap of a place, but they got a roof over their head. They just kept working and didn't fully give up. Yeah, you stay in your car for a little bit, but then you go from the car to a little spot you might have found. You know what I'm saying? But full on the streets homelessness, it seemed like hard to get to that point without the mental issue. I don't know. I'm just talking. But anyway, Portland, Oregon. We went out there and I had my girl Sabrina come out. She lives on the East Coast, so she came out. And so we were hanging out like the whole time in Portland. Like during the day, if it wasn't the show, it was me and her. We hitting the streets and we going to food spots. You know, Sabrina's a vegan. And so we were hitting vegan spots, tough, heavy. And she was like, I dare you to go vegan this weekend. So I did it. I went vegan for the whole weekend. You know, shout out to Sabrina Sith. And like, I went vegan this weekend, you know what I'm saying? And found love and went vegan in the same weekend. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. So me and her, we everywhere. We all over the city. We doing it up. And we going to these food spots. And let me tell you something, man. I hated on the vegan lifestyle from afar. I was just like, man, what y'all be? Man, y'all just be eating, like meat substitute. Y'all be trying to eat stuff that tastes like meat, this, that, and the third. Just writing everything off. Like, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? If you still want meat, just eat meat. All of that. And so... So we were hitting a lot of vegan spots. First of all, we went to this place called, what's the first place we ate at? I think the first place we ate at was this place called Dark Water or Black Water. Black Water, I always called it dark. I was fumbling. So it's like a little dark bar type vibe, but they got like a big screen. They got movies playing. They got board games and like games you can play underneath the pinball machine. So we go there, the menu is like, it's a vegan menu. And so we went after my first show that Thursday night. So we went and we had, I ordered the tater tots and I got a burger, like a cheeseburger. It wasn't, they call it a cheeseburger, but it's like, the cheese that they use, I forget what it's called. Forgive me, vegan community, but the cheese that they use and like the, the patty, and then, you get the bread and the sauce and all that. It was good, man. Like it was good. It was good, man. And so, and for the side note, man, I'm liking these vegetarian burgers I've been eating. Like I've been vegetarian since late January. So I've been eating like, veggie burgers this whole time. Some of them are whack. Some of them are really good. Like I got this one from Unami. I think it might be called the Impossible Burger or whatever. So good. So good. It was good as hell. I felt like I was eating a real burger. I had to look at it like, yo. But anyway, so I had the burger and the tots, and the burger and tots was on point, man. You know what I'm saying? And Sabrina ordered like a salad, like a Caesar salad with the chicken, which wasn't chicken, but she said it was really good. And so we ate. And then the next day, we hit up this place called... Sabrina's my go-to for, like, spots to go to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if we're not together in the same city, I'll be like, Sabrina, where can I go to get this? And she'll be like... What's her name? Gary called her my Chloe from 24. Because I'll be like, yo, I'm right here. I'll send her my location. Then she'll find spots around me that I can hit up to maybe find what I'm looking for. Because in every city I go to, I look for banana bread. Like banana bread is my new thing. I'm always looking for banana bread in whatever city I go to. So she'll find me the places that may or may not have banana bread. There's been several times she's like, they got banana bread over here. They got banana bread over here. You know what I'm saying? She from New York, so, she got the accent. They got banana bread over here. And then I go over there, and then they ain't got it. And I'll be like, man, you know what I'm saying? But she put me on to some good spots that had banana bread. And so this spot we went to was called Nectar Cafe in Portland, Oregon. So we hit up Nectar. They had some banana bread. They had these little banana bread loaves. Good banana bread. That banana bread. She was loving the banana bread more than I was. And I was there for the banana bread. But I fell in love with the vegan waffle they had there. They had a vegan waffle at Nectar Cafe in Portland, Oregon, man. That waffle was right. Let me tell you something, man. I'm all about breakfast. I've always been about breakfast. I've always been a fan of breakfast. I'm Breakfast McGee out here in these streets, man. I am breakfast. My middle name is Breakfast. Breakfast, B-R-E-F-A-S. Breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I love breakfast. So I got the vegan waffle they had. Man, let me tell you something, man. That waffle was right. They had the little earth balance butter. I put the butter on there, put it in every square. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the butter in every square. Make sure that every hole on the waffle is accounted for and buttered up, man. Make sure every hole is oiled up. Pause. I got that waffle, man, and then I put the little maple syrup in there. Put the maple syrup on there. Oh, let me tell you something. They was cooked perfectly, man. The perfectly structured waffle. Oh, man, I was feeling every piece, man. And Sabrina got some old potato waffle that the girl at the counter recommended. Like, I love the potato waffle. Sabrina was like, you know what? Let me get that. And I was like, nah, man, give me the classic waffle. That's what I ordered on the menu. I got the classic waffle, and I was not disappointed. Sabrina liked the potato waffle initially, but then the flavor began to be too much for her. Like it was too seasoned, she said. So it was peppery. It was too much pepper. So it overpowered her senses, and she was just like, she was all in at first, like, oh yeah, savory, oh, good times. And then pretty soon she was like, it's too much. Hey, man, I got the classic waffle, and I was mad satisfied over there. I was mad. I keep it simple, man. Like, I know what I like. I'm going to get what I like. If it sounds like what I like on the menu, let me get what I like again. Let me get all that I like. Let me get what I like again and again and again and again. I'm not going to vary from the script. If you got something different, I might dabble in it just to see, but I don't want to take that risk. Let me try something new for a change. And you're sitting there disappointed. Meanwhile, I'm over here with the classic go-to, and I'm just satisfied McGirt out here, man. You know what I'm saying? The classic go-to. If they got that on the menu, I see the classic go-to, I was like, let me get the classic go-to. That way I'm not taking L's out here, man. I'm not taking L's. I don't want to risk that, man. It's money involved. I'll put my money up. I want the guaranteed satisfaction, okay? I don't want to take no chances out here. Sabrina took a chance. It was good for the first half. Too much pepper for the second half, and she's sitting over there unfulfilled. But she loved the banana bread, though, so she had that to fall back on. Meanwhile, I turned my back on the banana bread because now I'm loving the waffles. And I wanted to go back again and again. But she was like, no, let's try some different spots, which I respect. Try a new restaurant all day. Go to different spots. But I was still thinking about that waffle from the Nectar Cafe, man. The waffle, man. And I gotta cut. I'm gonna have to break Portland into 2 episodes because, man, I'm already out of time, man. And and we just getting started about the Portland eating experience. We just getting started. But yeah. So far in the Portland weekend, we're on Friday morning. Friday morning is where I'm leaving off right here. Friday morning in Portland last weekend. Started Thursday. We're on Friday morning now. And the Nectar Cafe, shout out to the Nectar Cafe. If you're in Portland, check out Nectar Cafe. Get the classic waffle. The girl that's working there might be like, I like the potato waffle. And then y'all be like, oh, well, she recommended. Listen to me. If you like waffles, if you just a fan of waffles and you want the no frills out here, get the classic waffle, man. They're going to serve it up. They're going to give you that earth balanced butter. They're going to give you the syrup. And just have at it, man. Just have at it. Enjoy it. If you don't get full off that, get a little scramble on the side or something. But, man, that waffle was legit, man. But anyway, man, listen. Thanks for tuning in to Verbal Cardio, man. Part 2 of this will be on the next episode. And again, man, when I post about Verbal Cardio on my Instagram, in the comment section, man, let me know you listen. Let me know. Chime in on the topics I touched on. Ask me questions. Hit me up with topics you want me to address on future episodes, man. Let's make it interactive, man. I'm listening to y'all. I don't respond to every comment. But I'm listening and I'm watching and I'm reading and I'm appreciating, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to put this on iTunes. We're going to put this on SoundCloud. And we're going to put this on the comic delivery page. So as always, man, Verbal Cardio, you can find it. You can get the audio only, or you can come to my YouTube and see me talk to you. It's whatever's clever. And it's Tony Baker Comedy on YouTube, Tony Baker Comedy on Instagram, Tony Baker Comedy on Snapchat, Tony Baker Comedy on Facebook, even though I'm still not allowed to get into my Facebook page. It's still up, though, my fan page. And please, man, thank y'all so much for listening. Shout out to my co-host, Water. And as always, thank you for tuning in to another session of that Verbal Cardio.